Hello, everybody. Welcome to another dirty episode of the Dirty Four podcast. Happy New Year to everybody on who's
Happy
watching
New Year's.
here on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Claudio Capri. This nerdy girl next to me is Victoria Blair. We have Joey LaFlamme, and we have an amazing guest, Daniel Grinnell. And Peter Bone, he's going to come when he comes. He has some things he's got to go do. So hello to everybody who's watching right now. If you're a newcomer who just came here, just go on our YouTube and press subscribe so you can see more of these shenanigans, and we can roast Victoria more.
Just trust us. You're going to like this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Do it now.
Well, with such a high-energy intro, I can't imagine anybody not
hold on.
liking
Before we
this. I
continue.
mean, you guys are just so like, hey, guys, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. And then Victoria's like, because you might like it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but here's the thing. When Victoria has or shoots the breeze, it just goes...
Well, because I'm tired.
Okay,
it's like
I'm
super
going to
early in
pep
the
people
morning.
up. Shut up, guys. I'm going to pep people up, okay?
Bring it, Joe.
So it's 2021. Obviously, it's a new year, so new hope and everything. Forget about it. We're still confined. The COVID-19 is still going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not a new year. It's still the same shit as last year.
No, it's the new year. It's the new year. I have New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, that 2-week project you're going to give up by the end of January.
Fuck you. I already started my screenplay. It's happening. Okay?
Yeah.
So
I
that's
thought you were going to lay back on the drinking, and you're sitting there with a full glass of vodka right now.
It's water, and I never said I was
guess-
going to lay back on the drinking.
I guess only you would know the real
answer.
answer to that, huh?
Wow.
Cool.
Nobody wants
Victoria,
to talk
what
about
do
Victoria's severe alcoholism that's been ruining her
So how was
relationships her whole
how-
life.
She's a
How is your-
comedian. It's not alcoholism.
It's a chronic alcoholic.
Exactly.
Like,
How
I don't
is-
know
how
any.
is your
I don't know any
weekend?
comedian that's not an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic. I don't even drink.
You don't
What?
even drink.
I don't even drink. I got all that out
What
of my
is-
system young.
What in the
you
fuck is
are an
wrong with
alcoholic then. Like you
No.
stopped drinking.
I was actually a binge drinker. So
Okay.
I didn't have to drink every day, but when I drank, it was like I'm drinking until I have regrets. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
one of those people.
until you take the wrong car,
Yeah, or say some things insane. Like I say wild shit sober. Just imagine what I say when I'm drunk. Like
Oh, Jesus. You're the life of the party, I'm sure.
yeah.
Oh, man.
So how was your week, Daniel? What did you
That's
Listen, I'm trying to
Okay, I'm going to start with a really cliche question. What got you into doing comedy?
But usually start with the week. We
Fucking
usually start with
Christ.
the week.
Why? He doesn't seem to care about his week at this point. So let's
what have we
go
done
with
this
comedy.
week? Well, I'm in a fucking lockdown. So you know what I've done? I've been
But you
sitting on
could
my ass
reading-
in my home doing shit like this. This
There
is
you
it.
go.
This is all.
You
There's
could
nowhere to
read
go.
your
Hey, Victoria, I don't know if you know, but there's a fucking global pandemic going on, and there's nothing to fucking do. What if I was like, oh, I went to Everest and climbed the mountain? No, I did nothing. I can't even go to a movie theater and buy popcorn and a fucking cola because they can't serve beverages. You gotta wear a mask. I'm supposed to sit in a 2.5-hour fucking movie and not have any snacks? Get the fuck, give me my money back, you fucking con man. This is ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
What kind of
I don't know.
question
You
is
were
that?
reading a book before, so I thought maybe
You'd be like the prison guard that's like, hey, what's going on, Jim? What's new today? And it's like, dude, this is solitary confinement, and it's a 6x6 cell. Nothing's going on, dude. I can't even fully lay down.
It was
The
like
same thing
30,000.
that happened yesterday.
Yeah,
happens
pretty much.
today. Yeah.
Great
I
opener.
fucked my wife.
Victoria.
There we go. I did that
Yeah.
once this week.
Oh.
That was cool.
congratulations.
Once this week. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
The rest of the time, how long of porn did you watch this week?
How much porn?
Yeah.
I did rewatch Siri, but I thought she was hotter a couple years ago when I first discovered her. But I went back and watched the first video of when I seen her, and you know what? I don't like it anymore. Like it's just my taste has totally changed. She's
Who's
she needs
Siri?
to tone it up. She's got like milky skin, big assets and tits and
Yeah.
stuff like that. She's a very thick, full girl, but it's too loose now. I don't like it anymore. I've noticed some things. It's like one of those things that I'm like, oh, all right, she needs to just tighten it up. I mean, or do her thing. She's what does it matter what the fuck I think? But she's taking it.
How would you rate her?
She's probably like a 7.5 now.
Okay, before you saw her debut, like,
Wait.
how would you have rated her?
I used to think she was like a 9.5 or like
Okay.
a 10. You know what I mean? Like one of those like type beauties. But like after today, it's like it's a video I'd seen before, and I could watch it, and I was like, it's just not it's not quite there anymore
It
for
seems
me.
the way you talk about it, it seems like the Matrix for most people. Like they loved it until they did this sequel of that fucking.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking about that.
exactly. She didn't dodge any of the bullets. Like she took them all, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
There
for
was,
sure.
there's no
Like
bullet
if
time
the
needed
crab
for that. It was
coming,
all
like slow motion. She
yeah.
instead of
she's
being
just
like this, she would have been
"Ah."
trying to catch them
Yeah.
with her head.
Oh,
It's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. That's
So we talk
See?
about porn for like 2 minutes. That's
Exactly.
fucking
Like
awesome.
solid porn.
Yeah, there you go.
I like obscure porns. Like Claire Danes, she's kind of hot to me, but she's
Yeah?
like
Yeah.
she's not like model hot. She's there's just something that makes her hot. I'm not sure why
You know
she's
what?
hot.
You know what? It's funny that you say it because I've been watching Homeland, you know, and her acting style is not that bad. But you know what?
What?
But you're right. There's something like something sexy about Claire Danes. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Like
know what it is too? I seen a blooper reel from one of her porns, and I laughed hysterically, and she was laughing the whole time too. And I was like, you know what? This chick's kind of funny. All right, I think she might be like one of those chicks that can like crack some jokes. You know what I mean? She knows it's ridiculous what she's doing. You know, like she can
seen her
take a
in
joke.
Terminator 3.
Yeah. Like there was one where she was all oiled up, you know what I mean? And then like she
Yeah.
slipped, like she was because she was also in like 6-inch stilettos, and like she slipped and like couldn't get up, so she kept slipping, you know. And they're trying to help her up, but she's covered in this fucking oil, and so she just keeps falling. But she's laughing the whole time, so it was hilarious. And I was like, this is kind of hot, you know. At the same time, it's just like a chick I find attractive being goofy and like skimpy outfit. Like it was like ooh. You know, it's kind of like you've seen so many kinky things. When you see something that's not that kinky, it's kind of regular. It's like, ooh, that's just kind of hotter for some reason right now. It was one of those situations.
So what you like in your porn, basically slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
You
real.
like a little Charlie Chaplin vibe to the.
Yeah, like was he when he was a teenager? Pretty sure he was beating off watching like a fucking Naked Gun.
yeah.
Oh my god. Goddamn Claire Danes, huh?
Yeah,
there
dude.
you go.
There's been so many videos of her I've laughed. Like the one where she's on the massage table. It's like, first of all, who makes a 45 minute to an hour porn video? Like you can make these 15, 20 minutes.
That's devotion just there. Like
Yeah,
Exactly.
like-
how many
Exactly.
people spend that much time actually working at their job?
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, or,
Gotta give
or,
it to her.
or you never know. You know, there's might be some miserable fuck. You know, he needs an hour of entertainment, so he watches a Claire Danes porn. You never know.
Yeah, it was
Fair day.
hilarious because there was a point where it's like when she was like doing her thing and making her noise, and she might enjoy it a little bit, whatever, but she was doing her job. But there's a part where I feel like she was trying to hold back laughter while she was also making the sounds, which it was just like I kind of like this, you know. Like she's like, oh yeah, oh. You know what I mean? Like she's. It was hilarious.
You got to know you're doing it wrong when your girlfriend is like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Exactly my fucking.
And he's like, "You want to take my?" And he was like a European. Do you want to take cock in your mouth? She's like, "Yeah." Like it's such a okay, whatever. This is such a weird line to do. She's like, "Yeah." Like she's like not even trying to sell it. She's like, clearly, this is ridiculous.
Not really at work.
Listen, all going back to Homeland. Like, what does she care? Like she's been on Homeland for like 7 to 10 years. She's making that money, and she knows when she's in this porn, she's like, "This is the most dumbest thing. Why not?"
Wait,
like,
she does porn and regular TV?
I didn't realize she was in Homeland. I'm just gonna be.
I really don't think she does.
Yeah, I think he's mistaking her for somebody else.
Yeah,
For somebody
exactly.
else, probably.
I think you're thinking Claire Danes. I said Claire Dames.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear, ladies and gentlemen. But by the way, before I continue, I'd like to thank half of the Jofo followers who are here with us now tonight. You're all amazing, and that's yeah. Also, we got a lot of
We're
people.
talking about porn, and now you're thanking people.
Yeah, but listen, I have to
The fuck
segue a
is
little
wrong
bit.
with
Listen, I have to segue a little bit. Now
We're
going back
talking
to
about something really important.
We all
Porn
like
and
different
slapstick.
things,
I didn't
okay?
know that thing was happening before now. Daniel brought something really important that
Yes,
shattered
and-
my world.
Yes, and we will. Yes, and we will acknowledge it.
Fuck you, man.
And you what?
There, I put a link in the private chat. That's Claire Dames.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to check it out right now.
yeah, you know.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Famous. Okay. I was okay.
Is it
I was-
a
I
link
was-
to like a video or a picture? Can
No,
you
no,
guys
no,
tell me?
No,
just
it's like a Google search. It's not like a video or anything.
Oh,
it's not
okay,
porn.
exactly.
It's not
so
porn.
I can
It's
click
not
on
porn.
this safely.
It's a safe space. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
okay, I see.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, she kind of looks like Jennifer Tilly a little bit, but she's like, I don't know why I find her so hot, but I find her super. She's not like super, like, you know, normal hot, but she's hot.
Yeah.
And she seems like she's funny.
She's got big boobs.
She seems like she's funny.
I think she'd make me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know what?
I clearly see the porn in her. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
there it is.
Oh yeah. Because
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we could base off, just by looking at someone like this person sucks really good dick, or this person's good in porn. You never
There's
know,
a stand-up jokes when he's in, I think he's in Sweden or something, and it's like you all look. No, I think it was Norway. It doesn't matter anyway. It was like you all look like people from Minnesota, but cleaner. You don't lie like you don't have like that porn in your eyes or something. You're
What?
not
There's
slutty enough.
That is hilariously. That is like hilariously true.
Oh, yeah.
you ever watch like
Wow.
one of those backroom casting couch and like feel bad afterwards? Like, oh, that chick wasn't ready for this. She didn't.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah, for
She
sometimes.
seemed like
Oh.
she was a sweet girl.
Oh, sometimes. They're
She's like wiping it off her face.
No, the past tense.
Poor thing.
She was a nice thing, and then after she's not.
Yeah.
She goes in saying, "Oh my god, I think this is gonna be my first Hollywood big break," but then she has
No.
to take it. And she's
Yeah,
done. She's
and like when she's trying to like do it, it's like, ooh, I feel that feels good, and she's like,
I'll
oh,
be back.
you know what I
I'll be
mean?
back.
It's like she does. It's like, oh, she's not enjoying herself at all.
Oh no, she doesn't. She doesn't. As you all witnessed, like Victoria, right? She would go to a backroom casting. She wouldn't even know what it is. She goes, "Oh,
I know what it is.
Alright.
It's the couch, the black couch.
Yeah, the casting couch.
exactly."
There you go. Where
alright.
broken dreams go to be broken. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
broken more. How many people still fall for it?
I know, right? They have to be old videos at this point, or like,
Well,
I don't
I mean,
know.
it's during COVID, right? And so who would fucking film porn during COVID?
but I mean to say, how can you try to be getting into porn and not know about the casting couch? Like maybe do like a Google search before the job interview or something.
Yeah, or maybe you're
Yeah,
just like, you know
because they're
what?
clearly gonna tell you. By the way, you're gonna be fucked when you come here for an audition. Yeah,
I mean, you
because
gotta kind of imagine that's how every audition would go, right? Like,
yeah, but here's the
when,
thing.
when you're going to audition for a role, you gotta like act the role out. It's
Yeah,
like, all right,
exactly.
my role is
Yeah.
to be fucked. Like that's the only job I have. So you
Yeah.
probably should expect for the audition, probably gonna do some fucking, like a little bit.
But I mean, if you see all the parts on the screen in the
Yeah.
movie that you're auditioning for, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
You're the
I-
actor, Claudio. How does it go for you in auditions?
Well, clearly, I don't go to porn auditions. First
But
of
do
all,
they, like-
we
do
didn't
they,
need you
like-
to clarify that.
Do they check you out?
No. So this is what happens. I used, like
You
so.
could probably
So
play like a Down syndrome dude in a porn movie. You know what I mean? Like they could call it Spreading the Spectrum or something. Starring
God.
Claudio Capri.
no, but well, I don't know how I don't know how porn auditions go. Like
But how do regular auditions go? Like that's what I
you just
mean.
go there and audition.
All right, well that's that, I guess.
Oh,
Let's
I don't
talk
know.
about
I don't
something
know how
else.
interesting.
Victoria's like, oh well, yeah. Hey Claudio, when we ask you a question like that, maybe you could,
all right,
you know,
all right, hold on. Let
like
me-
elaborate. Like nothing like a one-word answer on a podcast you host. You simple fuck. Like what the hell?
all right, a bunch of fucks. This is how it happens, okay? So like looking for so and so headshot and email, send it to us for this date. You send it, and if they pick you, they call you. So they call you, and then they send you an email confirmation with the date and the time you must arrive at the audition.
Hey
You get
Nick, fuck you, Nick the Flippy over here talking shit about this stream the whole time. You guys, I'm sorry, Claudio. This guy over here, he's just been talking mad smack the whole time. Like he's
God
like,
damn
hey
it.
guys, I'm too cool for this fucking comment section on this fucking
Yeah.
local podcast because he's a high roller.
Yeah, he's not
over
there anymore, so there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you get to the audition, and then you audition.
No, that's all right.
What a
No, he's still
douchebag.
there. Oh wait, he's still there. Okay,
Yeah,
keep roasting, keep roasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you were saying?
Yeah. So basically, so then you get to
No,
the
no,
audition.
not you, fucking Daniel.
What's that? What we already keep saying? Like it's just like he has
He's
like the
still there.
shittiest name, Dilafipio. Like is that even a real name? I can't even say it. Like you look like you're named after a Mexican lollipop. Like that's essentially. What the fuck?
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Oh man.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is great.
All right.
So Daniel, if anyone talks shit here in the comment section, I was like, hold on, Dan.
This is what I live for. I look for hecklers on and off the stage. Sorry, I meant to finish the sentence, but
That's all right. That's
you
all
got
right.
too worked up.
yeah, it's hot in here. I open the window.
Sounds like we found ourselves a bouncer.
Yeah.
It's like we message Daniel, someone's being a dick on our comment section. All right, I'm coming. Gets up for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's the world's shittiest job. There's an app, Dance Snap app.
Oh man. So what do we do for a living? No, I just go on this podcast and I just heckle the people that are bothering the podcast. That's it. No, 2 minutes, 2 minutes a week. That's it. So
Now everybody wants to get roasted. Like Jofo is like,
Yeah.
try me, Daniel, try
Oh,
me.
yeah. Like
you
what?
gotta
He's like
first
that
Jofo.
guy at an orgy that nobody wants to fuck, so he's just over there jerking off in the corner. He's like, please, somebody pay attention to me. I'll do anything you want. Anything you want. And they're just like, oh, he's too ready for it. It's disgusting. Like you're making it weird.
Jesus Christ.
oh my god, it's fucking good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh my god, this is good. Oh my god. Oh, wait, Daniel, can you please roast this guy raw?
Oh, please. He
You're
keeps
just giving me
commenting.
names. You're giving me just. Hey,
Doesn't have
you
any
name this
context.
guy without a pic. His picture's the letter R. Hey. Like,
He'll comment again. You know.
oh, it's
get him
fine.
back.
Yeah,
But-
it's gotta feel important.
Have you ever been to roasting mics or like where do
No,
you
I
get
just
your
do-
roasting skills? You
What,
just
it is so a weird way. Where do you get your roasting skills?
Yeah.
I don't know because you're such a
I had an abusive childhood, all right, and I was skinny. So what you do is you develop ways to insult people while you're getting your ass kicked.
That's
what-
hilarious. Get his
I guess.
ass kicked. He's getting the shit out beat out of him. Like he's like, you hit like a little girl.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I'd love to hear Joe do that. Actually, you hit like a little girl, and they're just beating his ass, and it's just like, come on, Joe, you can hit him with something harder than that. And he's just like, your deodorant stinks. Like, oh, he got him. That's why they call him La Flame.
Bitch. I paid for it, and they do it better than you bitch.
Oh, someone A to the Tracks, who's a member of Dirty Four Podcast, has a question. He goes, "Oh wait, go up." God damn it!
He's not a
He's
member of
not
the
a
Dirty
member of
Four.
the Dirty Four.
No, I said
podcast.
Jofo.
No, you said dirty.
Well, how
Four.
many
Oh, sorry.
gangbangs have I? That was his most. Hey Dan, how many gangbangs have you been in? I made 2 the Tracks, which is was he a local fucking rapper that's never gonna make it? Is
Close
that
enough,
essentially
DJ.
who that guy
He's,
is?
he's a DJ.
He's like, hey guys, I'm gonna start a radio station in 2020 because that's a new tech that's going places. Fucking moron. I never met my dad. That's why I'm this volatile, you dip.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man!
All right.
Oh man, it's too much. This is too much.
This is not too much. This is hilarious.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Trax can take one for the team.
Yeah.
That was Amelia's last hope. She's like, hurry, Tracks, get him! And I said, what? This is what you got? This is your fan base? This is fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys must be the smartest people in that area. They're like, look at these brilliant, sophisticated celebrities we have doing this pod. This is going nowhere,
Us?
this part. I don't.
Where's
Yeah,
it?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe it
What the
either.
hell? That's a little sad.
Yeah, it is.
There's smarter people than that in Montreal. If anyone's watching that's not from Montreal, there's smarter, more good-looking people than us out there.
Oh,
Not
thanks
that
for
much,
clarifying that out. I never figured that one out for myself.
Well, I just wanted to. I don't want to bring down the good name of Montreal. You know?
Yeah, good name of Montreal. Like, what do we have for us? Like fucking smoked meat, and that's it.
And a lot of strip clubs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Where you can touch the ladies.
Hey, Daniel,
Nice.
now we're talking about Montreal. Ever came to Montreal, or are you planning to come in
I
Montreal at some
will.
point?
I just got to get some, that record old expunged, and then I can go across the border again.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't make up anything creative to say when they start insulting how you pronounce things. Like, what a bunch of fucking more uncreative fucking dipshits over there. He can't read English or French. We have names with a bunch of flippity-dippity symbols over it over here because we kind of speak English. How do you put an accent in English writing?
Someone said,
Jesus
look at
Christ.
his hair. So, I don't know.
You know what this episode should be called? Like, Daniel is roasting the world.
Yeah.
Daniel against the world.
Crying with Daniel Grinnell. You know.
Oh, I'm crying of laughter. I'm not defending my fan base. I'm just like throwing shit at the fans
Jesus
because
Christ.
I am
enjoying
the
it too much. Oh
Shit.
boy.
Oh man.
Now I understand why I have a trouble to have a fan base. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention something like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I think we have a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, there you go.
With the
So you do that in your own podcast, Daniel, or you just go to
What?
other people's podcasts and trash their fan base?
Yeah, I go to other people's podcasts. And try. I don't have a fan base, so I gotta find other people's and ruin theirs.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a fan base, nobody can have one.
Right.
hey, Daniel, lick your potas, go fuck yourself, all right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I didn't hear what you said at all. I was just nodding. I heard the pot to go fuck yourself. Like it sounded on mine like the pot to go fuck yourself. I was like, yeah, all right, Claudio, you try, buddy. It's cool.
I tried. The important thing is that I try.
Yeah.
All right. So, what did you get? You started in comedy. Yeah, I know it's a fucking cliche question, but
Nothing else works out because I don't have any people skills other than this.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to be in an office too long.
So
when
that
your
I
boss
saw.
is wearing weird design shirts that his wife bought him, and you're supposed to not say anything. Like, really, you wore that in public, and it's super tight, and I'm not supposed to comment on it at all.
So I can
You're
see you
supposed to-
failed the door-to-door salesman, and then like had the full pressure that was tough. You go there and you fucking rolls their living room.
Jesus fucking.
Oh no, I'm just closing the door. Obviously, you don't have the means to pay for our shit.
Oh man.
So what got you started?
Except that you suck with people.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So
How did you start? You went to an open mic, and then you.
Well,
just
that's generally how.
insulted
No,
everyone.
I started doing theater gigs, and
Cool.
I just
What?
figured I would.
Tell you, come on, this.
I don't know. Maybe some people do different things.
Oh,
Maybe he's a theater guy. I was
That
surprised.
doesn't make any sense.
You make me swear in French. That's-
So when you began comedy, did you start going to open mics, or were you like selling out Madison Square Garden? I figure one of these options is possible, and I'm not sure which.
Or you were scouting to see which dick you need to suck to get gigs.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Okay, so you did. Okay, let's say you did your first open mic. So, did you like it? How it went?
Yeah.
I mean, it went all right. I mean, I got a booking out of it, so that worked.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I guess it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it was your first open mic. It's like most first open mics,
Yeah.
depending. Most of it's going to be bad, but as long as you can get up there and do it and just get the words out, that's
Yeah,
the
breaking
process.
And then you pretend like you did good. You know,
No,
there you
January
no,
does
I
that.
don't do that ever.
Oh no, me.
How are you supposed to get better if you can't admit that sucks?
Yeah, exactly.
But my
That's-
first gig though, my brain pretended that I did great. Like I got out of there and I was like, that was amazing. And then I watched the video and I'm like, there was no laughs on this. What the hell's going on?
Well, that's the worst is watching like even like shows like I know went well. I can't watch the tape afterwards. Like I'm my worst critic. Like I'd rather just listen to the audio just to like because I do like when I do my writing style is usually like I had to set up my premises and I know where I want to go, but most of my writing is going to be done on the stage. At the open mic, like I don't have like exactly what I said like written down word for notes. I usually have like one or two things and then I know I got to go on that.
Okay. That's rather interesting. And you guys have any questions, or do I look like a fucking idiot being like, hey?
Yeah, I want to ask you about hecklers.
Yeah,
How do you deal
fuck.
with what's your worst heckler?
Much like I
that you
just
ever
did.
Just go all in.
It's a lot like that, except in person.
Yeah. Anyone ever cry? Did you ever make anyone
No,
cry?
Oh, that'd
I
be
don't
awesome.
see what I like to do a lot too is I really like sitting in like the back of the room during the show, like no matter what I'm going on. Like I like to sit back, like in the like way back in the audience, just listen. And like just kind of like take in like the things that are happening in the crowd and just kind of write down and take notes and everything. And if somebody had like a really bad set and like nobody's commented on it, but it was like a bad bombing, you know, it's the best. I love to go up there and just like, dude, are we gonna talk about how fucking bad that just was? Or are we just gonna keep ignoring the fact that this room's been dead since that guy said this shit? And then you just like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
So
Yeah.
basically, you made a lot of friends doing that.
Yeah, did you get banned?
Actually, no, I make a ton of friends doing that because
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Because like here's the thing you got to realize is like it's everybody knows what happened, but
Yeah, for
nobody's
sure.
mentioned what happened. So now it's fucking like weird that nobody's brought it up. Now it's more of a distraction. So let's bring it up. Let's fucking laugh at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's have a good time about it. And then the room's back open because now we're like, oh, okay. Nobody feels like weird. Like, am I the only one that realized how bad that was? Now everybody realized, oh, we all agreed that was terrible. Okay, fantastic. You know?
Good question from Elsan. Do you adjust your bit on stage depending on the crowd, or you just do your stuff all the time the same?
Like it's just basically it depends. Like certain jokes are only going to work in the moment. Like that's some things you got to learn how to let go on. But the other thing is too is like you can never have too many like directions for your joke to go on. You know what I'm saying? So like when I'm like on stage, like a lot of my stuff, it seems like it's riffing, but it's just like I have like tags and premises that I like to use, and I'm just really practicing a lot and working really hard on trying to figure out how to intertwine those without you realize I'm even entering a bit. So then it becomes, even when I'm not riffing, it seems like I've created this in the moment, but I've actually written most of this already.
Okay.
And you know what? The thing is you have to write a lot more because of that. Because now you have to have it for so many different scenarios. But as you do it, it's going to start coming to you more and more naturally to use in that scenarios. Because now you at least have it somewhere in your brain programmed that when this happens, I have this to say. And it just goes that better. Then everybody forgets, like, oh, I'm hearing a pre-performed set. I'm hearing something brand new and fresh. With parts of it are, but they have no idea which parts are.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Interesting.
Yeah. How have the clubs been around you? Like, are they closed. or
Close.
have they been closed this whole time?
Jesus.
Oh, that
Yeah, no,
sucks.
it's rough everywhere in North America, man. But
Yeah, we're supposed to be on the 15th of January reopening some things, and then that's about it.
question is,
That's,
do you think we're going to be open by 15th of January?
I don't know if we are down here. Who knows? They might
'Cause-
delay it a week just for because you know we have the presidential switch happening in the next 2 weeks, so on the 20th.
Oh yeah.
So who knows what? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it even became more closed down once he took office, the new
Yeah,
president.
federal thing.
Probably.
So we'll see. All right.
Oh,
Are
man.
you excited about that? Do you like?
What kind of question is that?
It
Are
was.
you a Biden boy?
No, I'm not a Biden boy, nor was I a trumpeter. I literally was the guy that had the sign out front that said like everybody sucked 2020, we're screwed. Like that was my political sign in the front yard. And so it was rough. I don't know. I mean, I voted who I voted for, and it didn't matter. It was just things were happening so bad that like There just needed a change. Like leadership just needed a change in general. Like regardless of who was in office, I would have voted for the other person. If it was the state of the country was right now, like it is.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Someone asked if you tried Zoom comedy online.
Yeah, it's
You like
pointless and stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, what the
It's
hell,
not-
man?
it's not-
We did the workshop together so many times.
that's not doing a Zoom mic. That's writing
Yeah,
with
that's
people
true.
online.
Yeah.
But no, like Zoom mics they're just pointless. It's not real stand up. Like it could be good right now if you absolutely have nothing else to do, sure, just to get the words out. You know what I mean? But it's don't expect it to be. I agree with you, Captain Yola. I was a Gabbard person.
Oh, that's for sure. But we're not talking about it.
yeah, but
It's not a political podcast, guys.
Exactly.
We're not that boring.
but like Zoom mics, you're not gonna learn. You can't learn any skills that are
No.
gonna translate to the stage.
Yeah, I
Oh,
tried to
no.
do, I think, like crowd work on a Zoom mic. It's
Yeah.
useless. It's a bunch of comedians. I'm like, I don't know.
did. When was it? 2 weeks ago, I did a Zoom was open mic, and there were like 5-6 people that were watching the show, and everyone's internet, the comedian's internet, they were lagging.
Yeah.
So they were saying a joke, and then I was looking at the reactions of the people, and I'm like, man, I can't fucking do this. And then people are on their beds or they're on their couch, and
Yeah.
or what's interesting about these Zoom things is that you get also acknowledge people. Like, people think that because we're doing this shit online, they don't you can't hear what they're saying, right? Like literally someone like a comedian was saying a joke, but at the same time the crowd member is like, hey honey, can you get me a beer?
Yeah.
And then we're like, bro, we can fucking hear you. Like, what the fuck? Like just because you have your camera
Yeah.
off. So it's annoying, but at the same time, it kind of gets you used to,
To a
when you
place
come
like Grumpy's where like nobody wants to listen to you.
Oh, I know, but but hold on. Before we continue, so Daniel, so Grumpy's is like this awesome open mic
Okay.
where basically
What's it, a
no
heckle
one.
mic?
Sorry.
Is it a heckle mic or?
It's like you go on at like midnight and until like 3 a.m. or
Okay.
something, and like nobody's there to hear comedy.
Oh, that would have
basically.
been better if it was a heckling night, but it's not. It's just like people not giving a shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep
Well, that's good.
talking.
Like,
the
see, that's
TV's
what they
on.
say. Like, even in that Comedy Store documentary that just aired, they talk about that. Like, there's comics that go on late at the Comedy Store that have always gone on late, and it's like the late night. It's like a different aura, and so it's just like you can say whatever. I say whatever the fuck I want. I don't care if it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but having those late night blue mics where like everybody has like the same mentality and like it's like you can say pretty much whatever you want. It's a good time. Those are a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
But
No, I want to do some heckle mics. I'm ready for those to open up.
Oh,
Those
man.
should be-
Obviously.
no, but going back to what Joy was saying
But
about
try to measure your thing though, because if you do a heckling mic and then you go way too far on the first one, the other one will be like,
Yeah, no more
No, see,
heckle.
here's the thing. Like we joke about like it's stupid to even say, but like when you do like a mic in downtown, like in inner city Detroit type area,
yeah,
when you go to a room in like white suburbia with like a bunch of white chicks and basic white women in there, it's really what's the worst that's gonna happen? They're gonna hate you and yell at you. Like that's okay.
yeah.
That's not even nearly as bad. You know what I mean? Like I've crossed the line in worse places. Like,
what I
I'm
mean
not
is
scared
like,
of you people. You know, I'm
being
not scared
bad
of
on
this.
purpose on the comeback, the first 2-3 heckling to encourage people to heckle more, and then when they feel confident to heckle you, then you go hard on these fucking guys. Because if you go too hard on the first one, the other one will be like, okay, I'm not
Isn't that
touching
how
this
you
one.
win? How you win a heckle mic? You defeat the hecklers. Hello.
Not sure if there's a winning or
We
losing.
were
on those
we
ones.
were having a good conversation.
yeah, it really worked.
I can
Jesus
speak
Christ.
once in a while. This is my podcast too. So
I mean, you can. I mean, it doesn't really mean if you.
Now it's
Um,
70% of the
exercising my
podcast.
rights.
100% ours.
Oh man, no, but there was there's like 2-3 comedians here in Montreal that don't take heckling.
There's a
So
lot of comics like that, but fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're not
but
funny.
but there's this one guy who like someone heckled him, and he just stopped
Is
the
it
show.
you?
No, it wasn't me. So he looked at the guy. He literally got off the stage, went up to the person who heckled him, and just punched him straight in the face.
Mm.
What?
like-
When was this?
This is like a while, like
Oh, okay.
2 years ago. I'm like, what? Or even at Grumpy's, right? Like someone was doing their set, and this drunk person comes in, takes the mic, and starts singing off-key songs. I'm like, yo, this is great.
I'm more
man.
mad at the comic that gave him the mic. I'm just like, you
No, the
fucking
guy just took the
jackass.
mic out of his hand, and the guy's like, the comic is like, listen, I'm not gonna do
What?
shit because I don't want to, like, I don't know this guy because this guy was a real drunk, and he just kept singing, and then he turned to the host, goes, what am I supposed to do with this? The host was like, we don't know, man, we don't know. So this guy went on for like 8 minutes. I forgot what he sang, but it was something funny though. But this guy kept puking, and I'm like, how is no one
What?
kicking this drunk guy
Yeah,
out?
take his mic or cut the feed. I don't know.
If you cannot take joy in somebody like singing off notes or puking on stage, you don't understand anything about comedy, guys.
Exactly.
There you go.
No, but it's fun, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
can't
is.
wait.
It is.
I got like 3 shows lined up this week, so that should be fun.
there you
3
go.
mics lined up this week, anyways.
As
So
you
the
t-
clubs are not closed.
No, I'm going out of state. That's the thing. I'm having to
Oh.
drive like 4 or 5 hours to go do sets.
Mm.
One way, like 4 hours one way, 5 hours.
so
one way.
Jesus Christ.
in Michigan, everything seems to be closed, but in Chicago, Illinois, which states you go?
Chicago's pretty closed up right now, but
Mhm.
like
Okay.
Cleveland, Ohio, and like the surrounding areas, it's basically open. They just have like a 10 o'clock curfew, so everything's gonna
Yeah.
be closed down by 10.
Okay.
Indiana, which is right between like Illinois and Ohio, that a lot of people forget it's right there. I've been doing shows there, right across the Michigan border, but it's like a 4-hour drive still. They have a really cool up and coming comedy club called the Market Lounge, and it seemed, I think it's a newer place, but I've been hitting that place up the last like month consistently, and I think it's really gonna pop off once things actually reopen and get rolling again. I've met a lot of really cool comics through there and had some really fun sets there as well. So it's in Valparaiso, Indiana. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I heard about that comedy club being open. I just didn't know when exactly they were gonna open. But I don't know. It's intense.
So did you have any new projects coming up? I thought like
Yes, I do have some new projects coming
you
up.
wanted
Actually,
to talk about some shaving. I don't know.
some
you were
shaving.
the
Well,
shaving
since these
something.
guys have like taken so much interest into my hair, as you know, they've made the same joke 19 different ways, essentially,
right?
with how bad my hair looks right now.
Mhm.
Which, to be fair, it's looking pretty rough.
They're being
it's
mean
not
girls.
It's not a bowl cut like Boxy Joe or whatever his name keeps stating, the tough guy on the internet. But like he's probably watching be like a pro boxer. I'm totally like I have no idea who this guy is.
More likely he's
But,
in Montreal, so you're safe.
Okay. Yeah, my hair is pretty rough right now. It's due up. It's due for a cut. And I did just like get out of the shower before I did this. But my one buddy Mike, he's a comic from Michael Copenhaver. He's got a beard down to here, and he's from Ohio, and he's a big Ohio State fan. And the national championship is on the 11th. So we have a bet going right now. If Alabama loses to Ohio State, he gets to shave half of my head, and I have to wear it for 3 straight days and do a set if possible. And record it. But if I win, which I think is the way better option, if Alabama wins, I get to shave half of his beard off, and he has to wear that for 3 days.
That is-
shit.
And it's a
That is-
giant beard, so I'm gonna shave half of his face only, real nice. And of course, like if you guys want to follow that at all, if you're interested, just follow me at Daniel Grinnell Comedy on Instagram, and we'll be doing like videos every day, both of us, just building it up and talking smack. And it's just gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a fun time, to have when there's not a lot else really going on. So we hope that goes pretty fun.
Cool.
Oh, and then we'll be releasing a ton of skits in the next couple months.
Nice.
Sketch weekend next weekend.
Nice. I don't know, man. Like this lockdown is making me do sketch at the same time. Like I'm itching for stand up, man. It just
Yeah.
man. Like I'm working on a few of them. I'm like, so man, when the fuck is this? Are the stages going to be open? But have you been writing, Daniel?
Oh yeah, obviously. I've been writing like crazy. I actually kind of like just went through like a material purge where I just like threw out most of my shit basically.
I hate doing that. I hate just like reading my old jokes because I'm like, I thought this was funny. this is embarrassing. You
it's
know,
just I like a lot of things have just changed, and I've like sliced a lot of fat off stuff, and then there's just things I'm like, this just isn't quite what I want to say on stage anymore. So it's just pushed to the side, and just been preparing like a brand new set basically.
Nice. Oh wait, the other member of Dirty Four, Peter.
There
hey,
you go.
Peter.
Shit, goddamn.
Yeah.
Going
What's going
down.
on, Peter?
Man.
Oh shit,
God.
man. I'm
Insert
outta
your
here.
racist black people's late joke here.
Yeah.
White people suck. No, I call it. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Hey man, I feel you there, man. Like I get it.
But actually, it's always the white people that complain about jokes. So there you go.
God,
Fuck white
damn.
No, a lot more than just that suck for white people. Like there's so many white people, and like 78% of them suck.
Take it from a German French dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also English and Irish. That was the other half of the rape chart that I had.
Oh,
And then the other
hey.
15% was Viking. I was like, wow, so we're just a big, angry, rapey, pillagey genetic system inside me. That's fantastic.
with good
organized.
cardio. With good
Yeah.
cardio.
Oh, fantastic cardio. Like, as bad as I am, I can make it up a lot of steps. It's good.
One half running away from the rapist, and the other half running
Yeah.
after the rape victim.
Yeah. Yeah. So my ancestor was rather the strongest rapist or the weakest rape defender? Like the rapee?
Oh, shit. Rape
Not sure how
defender.
I did that play out.
I don't know if that's a thing.
God damn,
The women
man.
in your family have really weak arms. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got some good thighs. Like I've got really muscular thighs and
Shit.
calves. I don't have good chest muscles though. For some reason, I've never had a good solid chest muscle.
Oh, shit.
But these thighs, man, they're made for walking.
God damn. Or raping, one of the two. I don't
Yeah,
know.
not that because the repercussions. Like how?
Oh, son. God damn, man. We should do a series, man. We should do like a rape defenders series.
A rape defender.
Oh,
What?
It's called Lifetime Movie Network.
The blonde.
Exactly that.
Harvey did nothing wrong.
Watch how much
Just those
hate we
fucking bees.
get, you know.
Oh my god.
Watch the ratings go up, man. Watch the ratings.
Dude, that'd be so great. Like if Disney bought Lifetime, so Marvel
There you
movies
go.
and like Lifetime movies started having crossover universes.
Oh god.
It's like she was the nanny and she fell in love. I'm gonna leave my wife, I swear. I know. And then it just like cuts to where he's just like she sees him like kill the wife, and he's like, "Oh, now there's a witness." But that's when she discovered this nuclear radiation right here that gave her super strength and anti-horror abilities. And she starts fighting crimes and cheating murdery husbands across the world. Men are bad. This Saturday at 8. Lifetime Movie Network.
Oh man, I thought you find those on the Hallmark channels for the holidays. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, there was. My mom would always have that fucking Lifetime channel on, and those movies were graphic for cable.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! And it was always like a guy's like, "Oh, it's not rape if we're married," and he like rapes his
Oh.
wife on screen. You're like, "This?
Yeah.
It's 3:00 in the afternoon, and I'm 7." And there's my mom like, "That son of a bitch!" Like, what? This
But you-
isn't behavior that's good for anybody to be.
Oh man, like one of those Hallmark stories. Like I have a friend. She was telling me what's going on. She goes, "Yeah, so this guy's a bitch." I'm like, "Why?" Well, because he cheated on his wife with a mistress, right?
Mm.
And then he cheated on the mistress with another girl. But then after that, the guy got kicked in the balls and was sent to jail. I'm like,
What?
Where the balls came in?
That's
I have no
That-
idea.
yeah, what's
I have
that
no
thing,
idea.
that thing should be called like karma is a bitch. First of all,
Yeah.
like the guy fucking the mistress thing, the mistress
Yeah,
getting cheated on by another mistress, which is karma number 1, and then
Yeah.
karma number 2 is getting kicked in the balls in jail, and probably
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
understand this. I'm like, what?
Would you rather
Hallmark
get,
movie.
get kicked in the balls in jail or get your balls sucked in jail? Like, what would. Like, those are your
Kick.
two
Okay,
options.
I'll take the ball sucking for sure.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
it
no.
sucks.
I'm taking the balls kicked. No, no.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, probably take the
As long
ball.
as-
Claudio, it
Yeah,
doesn't make
yes.
you gay, okay? You're being such a homophobe right now. Just
Yeah,
get your balls
it's in jail, man. It's like
Take
on a
it
boat.
easy.
The rules are different.
All right.
Jails
first of
and
all,
boats are
yeah,
different.
It's a pandemic, and first of all, do you really want like some jail mouth sucking on your balls? Like
That's not how you get
Definitely
COVID.
not.
No,
I mean,
that's how you
I'm
get
actually
many
in
other
jail.
things far worse than COVID. Jail ball sucking.
I forgot about those.
Forget something. I'm in jail too, so every part of my body is a jail something. So yeah, it's a jail balls in jail mouth. So up to now, nothing special.
Yeah.
Shit.
Plus, you're probably stressed out in jail, you know?
There you go. I need somebody
It's
like
not
to
that
calm
bad.
me down. Yeah, there you go.
Like, I don't think you want to be the bit. Yeah, I don't think you want to be like the lady boy in jail, because then they're
No.
gonna fuck the shit out of
No,
you.
because we're
Honestly-
gonna laugh. Like prison, yeah, but like jail, it's like, dude, everybody in here is like child support and DUIs, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just couldn't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. So it's like,
Okay.
man, I get out in like 3 months, or do I
But
get?
honestly,
And they're like, they pin you in a corner, like you're gonna get your balls kicked, or you're gonna get your balls sucked, and you're just like, oh, dude, this. I feel like the kicking would end quicker. Like you get the stomach pain, you know, that you get after a good kick in the balls. That sets
Yeah.
in like 3 minutes after it happens.
Yeah.
But the ball sucking, like it would feel better. You wouldn't have
Yeah,
the pain,
of
but the
course.
memories forever. Like
Yeah.
the mental scarring is severely worse. Like I've been kicked in the balls countless times in my life.
I think it was only severe if it was good. Then you're like, shit, it was fucking
Yeah.
amazing, man. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
now I know I like inmates sucking my balls. Great. Now I gotta marry some inmate and have, you know, fucking those visits in the weird trailer that the guard watches through the peephole.
but you have to you have to not be balls looking like more like teabagging, but in real life. Yeah, how many times we kill somebody online, like on a fucking FPS, and then we try to teabag him? Yeah, but I actually, like, you can say I actually did it for real.
No, but like it's digital. I'll leave it digital. I have no problem with that.
But if I have the choice between getting my balls kicked and getting my balls sucked by somebody, I'll choose the ball sucking. I mean, sorry, man. It's kind of humiliating for the guy being on the ground and like me pounding my balls in his mouth or something.
No, you gotta look in his eyes the whole time.
You think?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's part of it.
Yeah, it's part of
Looking in
it.
his eyes, eh?
Yeah, you can't look away. So you gotta look into Fred's fucking eyes the entire time. He's got a
Oh, I see what you
mustache
did.
That's really not symmetrical with his face. And
I see
people
what
tell
you
him to
did
shave
there.
it. Yeah, people tell him to shave it, but he won't. So he's sucking your balls. And he has like a tooth missing up front. He kind of takes a piece of the scrotum and just kind of like wolves it between his big tooth cap
Oh, well.
a little bit. Like it's this thing, you know.
He's
Okay,
all like,
in this
he's
case,
all,
I'm taking the kicking for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's all
that,
like,
or you get kicked in the balls.
Yeah. I needed to know who's gonna suck my
Wait.
balls. No, I know I'm going to take the kick.
Does he have like steel toe boots or something? Because we talked a lot about his mouth and his technique. What about the ball kicking?
David Beckham didn't pay his child support, and he's
shit.
the one kicking you in the balls.
God
oh,
damn.
God,
Fuck yeah,
son of a bitch. He still got one kick left in him. You got one.
He's
kick.
got a good free kick in there.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
for sure.
This is for AC Mulan, and he fucking just goes for it, man. Oh shit, man.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
sad, man. God
Yeah.
damn. That's what it is.
So
All right.
those completely reasonable options are your
Yes. So you want the gin?
your choices.
Everybody knows that's what happened in jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Nah, I'll skip on the gingivitis. I'll
I think if Victoria was a
Gingivitis.
prison guard, she'd be like the prison guard that got in trouble for like banging the inmates.
Ooh.
Like I think that's definitely what would
You think
happen.
she'd be the one raping?
It wouldn't be raping. She'd be like, "All right, do you want some extra meals?" And she'd have like their little snack packs or whatever they have, you know. Some
Oh,
meal
shit.
tickets.
Okay.
She'd be like, "I've been seeing you. You just put up 275 the other day. That's a new best for you, isn't it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, you seen that?" And she's like, "Oh, I seen that, and you're gonna see mine soon.
Ooh.
My free weight, if you get what I'm saying." And then
God
she just
damn.
she's like,
She
"Time
goes
for
to
your
work.
Yeah.
interview."
Everybody needs something, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Make a
needed
deal.
inmate penis apparently. That-
Shit. She's like, come get this Dunkaroos, man.
And then he's like, listen, I'm married. And Victoria's like, if you ever want to see your family at visitation again, you'll eat this clit. And I was like, oh my God, Victoria, this is disgusting.
Victoria would be
Wait,
clearly
you're
like
in
the
this
Mark
now?
Cuban on forced lesbian sex in jail.
Yeah, exactly. They get that
Eat
big
this
dick
salad.
over here. And it's like, oh.
Well, I mean, Victoria wins at the end, so it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's going to come probably, so there's that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys awing about? Yeah.
I mean, morally, it seems weird. Like you're holding his family ransom and his snacks.
Yeah.
His snacks and his snacks.
Yeah, snacks are probably more important in jail. Like he can
Very,
see
very
his kids when he gets
true.
out, but
True.
snacks
One
are
bite
gonna
and
keep
the
somebody out your
dynasty is
butt.
done.
True.
God damn.
Well,
Oh,
you,
man.
do,
All right.
you do what you gotta do. You know?
That's my kind of podcast.
It's your podcast.
I'm starting to pile with Joy LaFlame called "Heat It Up."
It's fucking great. And have you noticed any difference? Like, I saw that you did a lot of different city, and you talked really highly about Detroit. But is there any other city you like to play in, and why? And which city you really dislike, and why too?
Well, Detroit's
which city
awesome
do
just
you
because
dislike?
it's like, especially if you're like in Detroit, like it's a good mix of comedy, oh, dude, I totally lost it. Basically, you get a wide range of people doing comedy. Like you have your veterans that are like showing up to mics just on a whim, and like they'll talk to you and stuff like that, and give you some good tips. Or if they hear your set, they'll let you know. And also you get to just observe. You know, you get to observe these guys and gals that have been doing it much longer than you and see like a room that's not going well, and you can see them go up there and just turn the whole room back, which is really awesome to
Nice.
see that. So, and you're like, okay, so it basically in your head, it clicks. It's like, okay, so this is possible. So I just need to figure out how to fucking do this. You know what I mean? It like shows you the way, basically. Like they're basically showing you the blueprint on how to work a tough room when they do that stuff. And it's cool, and you get to see a lot of that. And there's a lot of creative freedom in Detroit, which is really good. One of the
that's
funnest
awesome.
towns I've been going to, though, lately is in Indiana, that Valparaiso at the Market Lounge in Indiana. I've been having so much fun there. It's a really good group of comics. There's not a lot of, like, emphasis on, like, stringent PC. So you can, you know, I've said some wild shit in there, and it's getting laughs. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a rowdy bunch.
Shit.
Okay.
Well, you're based out of Cleveland, right?
No, Detroit area, just north of Detroit.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
I do shows over in Detroit. Like I pretty much bounce between like Cleveland, Indiana, Chicago area, and Detroit, like that, like basically triangle.
Nice. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I actually I really want to just do this like the States. Like it seems like a way. Like I remember seeing some people from like Boston and then from New York, and I felt like I connected with them like really nicely. So I'm like, I actually want to just go there, just do a tour of that East Coast. And I used to go to the West Coast all the time, but I wasn't really a comedian then. So now I'm like, I kind of regret it, but you know what it is. It's what it is. We got to try it out.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, it's just like you see guys like Bird. They'll go to like France or England and do a show and fucking talk about culture changes. You know what I mean? Going over to Europe and doing stand up, like, and that's gonna be awesome one day. I hope to get the opportunity to do that one day.
Yeah, I can't imagine Bill Burr doing like he's so American. You know,
his last special was filmed in the whatever that famous music theater is.
Yeah, in England or something like that. Yeah. But the thing is, like, they knew it's him. Like, they like it's his fans. It's not like
he's got a fan base all over the world. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's mainly people that's listening to his podcast, so he they knows what he's all about and what he's talking about and that kind of stuff. And what's interesting while listening to his podcast, and you get to see how he write his jokes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, it always fascinates me, so, especially like as an actor in movies. I'm like this guy plays the most sleaziest douchebag ever, and then seeing him on stage, I'm like, this guy's the exact same thing he is. Like this guy never changes. Like when you see,
did you just say Bill Burr was a sleazy douchebag?
yeah, he did.
First of all, you cuck. Like,
did you see
he's just saying what normal men usually are thinking. He's saying things we all should be. We're all thinking it.
Yeah,
you know?
all along for that.
Yeah, exactly. But no, but that's why like I love Bill Burr. It's just
Sleazy.
Sleazy.
it's just him. Like when I see him, I'm like, oh man, I wonder how far this guy's gonna go. And then he goes an extra step. I'm like, I love those guys. And then what I love are the negative reviews. Like, oh no, Bill Burr was just offensive. I'm like, come on, guys, this is comedy. Like,
No. The best is his response to like they're like, people are upset, and he's like, Who are these people? I don't know these fucking people. I sold out the show. Those people didn't seem to mind. Like, they're no, just shut up. Go fuck yourself. Like, it's amazing. Like, that's how you should handle those people. They don't deserve.
do you watch
Exactly.
The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like when he told him to take off the helmet, I'm like, that's the Bill Burr that I love, man. Take off the fucking helmet. Just take
Just
the
talking
helmet.
shit the whole time.
Like I remember he was doing a morning show, and then one lady asked him like did like don't you think you're going too far? And then
Oh
and he
yeah.
goes,
He said,
goes,
"Don't you think the
The
Catholic Church went
is
too
going too
far?"
They're like, I don't
was
know
like,
what you mean there. It's like, yes, you do.
I won't say it because it's a morning show, but you know what I mean. Like some priest got moved away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I noticed with the whole PC thing, like people inflate it way more than it is. Like the joke I do, like it's really dark shit. I never had any lineup of angry people yelling at me. It's just some two, three assholes on the internet that kind of bring that up when I have an argument with them that I'm just doing edgy for the sake of edginess, which is kind of true, but I don't care. And then
As long as it's funny, it doesn't fucking
yeah,
matter.
there go. That's my only objective actually. And yeah, that's it. So I don't like you can say whatever the fuck you want on stage. If they don't give you a gig for saying offensive shit, don't go there anyway. That would have been annoying. And there's always a mic for everybody. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely going to say offensive shit no matter where I go, just
There you go.
because my thing too, though, is like, I'm the same everywhere I go. So like, if you've seen something and then you want me to come perform with you, or I go somewhere and then you're just like, hey, don't say this. It's like, well, you shouldn't have booked me.
there you go.
I'm gonna-
Oh,
Yeah, I had I was
now I'm going to
speaking
say
to
it twice.
There you go. I was speaking to a French guy that was running a mic, and I was asking him, yeah, what kind of mic is it? Because in French, they don't have much open mics. So he's like, oh, it's kind of a safe space thing. And I was like, okay, have a nice day. I didn't even ask. I mean, yeah, there's no point of saying it's fucking stupid. I'm like, okay, have a nice day. Good luck with your stuff. I'm not going on.
Well, see,
Yeah.
like, I have my philosophical thing is I think the best comics come out of like, it's like, it takes pressure to make a diamond. The best comics come out of like those fucking ruthless, fucking aggressive like rooms where it's just like if you fuck up, everybody's gonna shit on you for it.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
and that's what you need to get better. Like you need to know what it feels like to have an embarrassing set where it's like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta feel that pain. Be like, I never want this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I noticed like in Montreal, like if you're having a bad set, it's just dead quiet. Like there's just no like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where like I remember this one guy, this one comedian, he was like missing an arm, but he was a cool guy. He was funny, and he's like, you know what? I remember I was in New York and I was bombing, and then some guys like, yo, get the fuck off the stage, and he shot a bottle at him. I'm like, oh fuck, they didn't give a fuck. Man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, really? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, oh.
I think I need that just to motivate myself to not suck on stage.
I seen the worst bomb right before the second round of lockdowns in November, where the host was like, "All right," because like the owners wanted to like, it was a great show. Everybody fucking had amazing sets,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "All right, we're gonna like put some music on for the rest of the night because that's what the owners of this place wanted." And he's like, "Unless you guys want more comedy," and they all like the crowd went nuts. Like, "All right, we'll bring our next comic to the stage," and he went up there. It was an all black room, and he opened up with, "So you guys like jail, right?"
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here it goes.
And like
Beautiful.
I was like talking to a friend, and you heard the whole place get complete. It was like somebody like the old record needle scratch happened, you know.
Oh,
And it was
fuck.
just like, and he nobody sat down, and he sat down on a stool up there too. So it was like
Oh,
doubly bad from the start, and that's how he opened his set. And you know what? Props to him. He just doubled down and kept through it. Didn't get a single laugh. Everybody thought he was going to be assaulted.
I don't blame- you know what? I
It
don't
was,
blame him.
and then the host comes back up, and he's like a legit headliner, and he's awesome. And he's just like, well, this list is going back in my fucking pocket. Y'all fucked that up. So the guy bombed so bad, comedy was done for the evening. He's like, y'all about to get some motherfuckers shot up in here. Like, what the hell is he? He's like, I think white people come up here and say just the worst shit just to see what we'll do sometimes.
Oh, man,
and we were just dying, dude. And that one kid sat though, like the guy sat and like took his lashings after it, and we're all just ripping into him. So I give him respect for that.
Yeah.
Like he took his licks. He took a shot. It didn't work at all.
That's comedy. That's comedy, though, man.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
No, but here, like, when we
respect
talk
your
about it, like we talk about it here all the time. But I remember there's a show, and basically the host was just like fucking boring and bad.
Oh,
And-
are you talking about Richard Mullen again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. So
Every guest,
You
every
guys just calling
fucking guest
motherfuckers
speaks
out
about
on the
it.
34 podcast.
No.
You
Daniel,
need Richard
there's-
Mullins, that bitch. Like,
No. Daniel, you
flame's
don't
getting heated.
understand. He's always telling the same fucking story every time.
because to me, this story is gold, man.
Yeah,
This-
go ahead.
No, yeah.
Like it's Peter knows, like Peter knows this too. Like every time we go there, we're like, why are we here? Like, like this show, first of all, is 4 hours, and this guy in between comics does like 45 minutes to an hour set. And then he hypes up and goes, this guy's really good. He's really good. Let me tell you a story about this game. Like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, why? Like, seriously, like, show started at 9. We were like we went up. It was like 1:45. Like, yo, what? Like, what? Why?
Mm.
Why? But I guess it's all like a learning experience at the same time too.
You know what? I thought you would have went with the other story. That's what I was waiting
No,
on.
no,
I was
no,
like,
you
hey
tell me
guys,
this-
this story sucks. Like, you guys built this story
Go
up.
ahead.
And it's
Yeah,
piece of shit.
that's kind of why I complain.
Good old because like it's funny because Claudio knows it, we were there, but there's a black room in Montreal, right?
Mm.
So there's this one small guy, he's Indian guy, and then
Oh,
for
yeah.
for some freaking reason, okay, this guy like he likes to be cocky. He is like on the French side, he's kind of famous. So he's famous on the French side. So he went up on stage and he thought, I guess he could just use whatever. So he goes, you know what? I could say the N word and no one will do anything about it. And then the whole crowd was like, no, you can't. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, if you say it, you're getting stopped. And then he's all like, no, I could say it. He's like, if you say it, we'll fucking kicking your ass, bro. And then I was like, then the guy just like he just like mumbled on and freaking kept going. I'm like, bro, man, like,
Oh,
you know,
my God.
I was
But
like,
you know what? Just like everyone else, like we have to admire him because this guy has balls to say this, man. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Why, he
man.
didn't say
The
the
thing
N-word,
was
though.
too, like
No.
they have like a section where we were at where it's just like all the comics are sitting at. It's like a hookah lounge is where this show was happening, where the mic
okay.
was happening.
Yeah.
And we're just all sitting there smoking hookah. Me and my one buddy. We're just like, all the comics are just waiting for him to say the N word on accident because that's the only way that set gets any worse. Like that's the only way he could have did any worse is if he slipped and said the N word. The end the show, like the end of set, he just started dropping the N word a bunch of times. He got grabbed by this big old black dude gets up while he's leaving the stage and just like grabs him and pulls him to the side and is like talking in his ear. And I'm like, this is hilarious.
You're gonna
Like
die.
the look of fear in his eyes because he's like looking at the comics while this guy's like in his ear. It's just like he's gonna get his ass kicked.
I just get like an image of Scared Straight, and he's fucking.
Well, the thing is, the guy's Egyptian, but he looks white as fuck. So like nobody realized like he's not even like a white dude saying this shit.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
And those guys like those big Parisian, like like not
Yeah.
like those type of guys, like some of these guys scared the fuck out of me. Like my buddy was like they're nice guys, they're chill, but like my buddy used to go to this security thing, and then so we were talking about Thailand randomly, and then the guy's like, oh, I've been to Thailand. I was like, oh, cool, yeah, that's cool. And so we were just talking about it. I was like, yeah, but we had to like avoid the lady boys and stuff. He's like, no, I look for them, man. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I fuck them, man. Yeah, I just fuck them all the time. I just look at it's like nothing. I was just like, oh, what the fuck, like, bro, you're too big for me, man. I can't have you around me. Like,
Right.
walk me in a booth. Like, you're too big, bro. Like, I can't.
Yeah. All right, man. Like, I'm 6'2", 250, but when I'm like, dude, that guy was big, it's like that guy was fucking huge.
Yeah,
Like if he starts whooping your ass, every comic's gonna be like, I'm gonna write something about this, but I'm not helping him at all in the moment.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah.
We'll tell your story.
Yeah, no, that's good because he's always like, oh, just inviting us to his house. We're like, nah, man, I just like,
Yeah,
I can't
those
stop you, bro.
guys.
I can't
Like
stop.
they're too available.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what it is, man. So so you've only traveled in the States for comedy?
Yeah,
or?
I've only been doing the States. Like I haven't been going like a crazy long time, but I've just been doing it like a lot, like crazy hard. Like it's every I was going every fucking day before this fucking second lockdown, which sucks, man.
Shit. How much can you do a night?
Thursdays here right before the second lockdown, which was still slow. You could do 4 mics in one night.
Fuck.
Man.
God.
What the fuck I'm doing here?
Yeah, my Montreal's too slow. Like honestly,
Yeah,
if
no, it's bad.
like if you're lucky, man, you could maybe get 3 mics in like one day, like on a
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, if you speak the 2 languages though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, if you
man,
speak the 2 languages, you can get like
that's
4.
Because there's a big scene in French, but it's almost like way too corporate. Like there's the l'École nationale de l'humour or school
Jofo,
comedy,
right.
and basically like there's a lot of pro shows that are basically for them, but not that much open mics per se.
Yeah, there's a bunch of open mics, there's a bunch of shows, and like I said, like the scene kind of you get to know everybody pretty quick. Well, not everybody, but your name gets around pretty good in this scene because everybody's pretty active, and they see you like, oh, this guy's been at every mic I've been to for 2 months, and then I see this online and he's doing shit at it. You know what I mean? Like it carries, so then you get a chance to start doing guest spots at like next level shows with like established comedians, which has been starting to happen a lot more, which is a lot of fun.
Shit.
And then
That's
come
cool.
the paid gigs.
That's what I'm looking for. But before
Just starting to get that.
Yeah.
More
We're still-
frequently.
Because
We're
at
still
one
at,
show per week, there's no way you can get any good to get
Yeah.
paid gigs. Like we need to branch out for sure.
Yeah, unless you do unless you have your own shows,
Yeah, you do like 5. You're booking 5 fucking of your own shows,
Yeah.
and you book yourself on it.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But you know what? At that point, that's the way to go, right?
Oh, there's more open mics in French. I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's more open mics in French. Like I was just discovering this too. Like especially like people who were telling me at Le Bordel, they were telling me like, man, like you know like open, not really, don't really call it open mic. They just
Yeah,
call it,
that's the problem. I never notice them because I'm really searching for open mics, and I'm like, yeah, is it open mics? And they say no, it's a comedy night open for the beginners.
so
Okay,
open-
so a fucking open mic.
Right.
Call them by what they
That's
are.
literally an
fucking
open mic.
idiot.
yeah.
I didn't even
Fuck,
know
it's-
the definition of an open mic, but you just read
Yeah,
that. That's definitely the
exactly.
definition of an open
That's-
mic.
All you need to know about the French language. Way too much words to get to a point.
Yeah, no, no, because that's what I was saying. So I'm like, oh, so it's an open mic. No, it's for people to come watch comedians doing the shows for a first timer, like an open mic. No, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that never ends, eh?
no, it never
Because
ends.
they
And I'm
will
like,
argue with you that it's not an open mic, and you're like, yeah, but it's still an open mic. Any assholes can come here and do shows. Yeah, okay, so it's a fucking open mic.
exactly. You know,
Fuck.
like I remember before this pandemic, I actually did one, and it was fun. But the guy goes, oh, so and the guy even said it. He
Yeah.
said, are you guys ready for an open mic? I'm like, motherfucker, I've been arguing with this guy for like 60 minutes, and he told me no, it's not an open mic. It is an open mic. What? Why are you arguing with me?
Because
Yeah,
it's
why,
French.
why are they so passionate in the defense of not calling it an open mic?
Yeah. Oh,
No, it is not open mic.
Because they're French. It's national sport arguing about nothing.
This is art.
This is not. But it kind of is. No, I'm telling you, it's not.
oh
Listen,
man.
if you want stage time, you have to suck balls or get kicked in the balls. One of the two. Okay, listen.
Can you smoke a cigarette with your butthole? That's
You're hired, kid.
yeah. It's like the Mean Joe Green commercial. He throws his jersey at him. Walking down the tunnel.
Oh god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. No, it's Montreal's like a weird it's just not enough open mics. Yeah.
Well, I was like before the first lockdown happened, like I had friends that were doing like 13, 14 mics a week, like
shit.
locally. That's without traveling out of the area.
See, that's like way more than the show. Like sometimes like you have to like pick between shows here, and that's like even more annoying. So because it's like one's across like east end of the city, the other one's the west. Like fuck, man. But
Detroit's not like New York or LA in terms of like the size of their comedy scene, but it's really comparable to it's like Chicago, like you know what I mean. Like, and if anything, you might even consider it to be better than Chicago's scene just because it's a lot more accessible.
Okay.
Than, Chicago's comedy scene is.
But I know they have like their Comedy Store and their Laugh Factory and stuff like that. And I guess that's why people like it. But
yeah, I mean like LA. I mean obviously Austin really. The next 5 years, it's going to be Austin, Texas.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Everybody's going there.
Yeah, I just had a few buddies move to Dallas, and I have a few more friends moving to Austin here shortly as well.
Oh shit. Okay, so is that the next big move, or
I'm married and own a house already? So like,
oh shit.
You guys go set up base camp, and I'll take some Spirit Airlines for like a couple weeks at a time, and come do shit.
See, you know what? I that's what I love about America. You guys can get like cheap flights out there, man.
Oh yeah, you get cheap anything.
Oh shit, man! Yeah,
you're right. Get fucked so often by that kind of stuff.
They'd be like $123 round trip on Spirit Airlines. Like, yeah, your seat's
it's
not
like $700 just to move to the west coast from Montreal. Is stupid.
Yeah, like if you want to go to like Edmonton from Montreal, it's like $800.
Yeah. Wait, $800. Is that going and coming back, or just one shot? $800.
Going and come back. But if let's say you booked it like right now, it's like going right there.
Oh yeah, you got to do that shit. That's the thing too. In America, it's the same. Like the closer you are to the date, the more expensive it gets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
way more expensive. Like if I buy a ticket like 3-4 months out, they're like, all right, this is like 1/3 the price you're gonna pay if you bought it like a week before you're about to leave for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. Like, let's say you're taking a mega bus. It's like, okay, yeah, it'll be like maybe 120 instead of like the dollar or whatever. But,
but you're on a bus. Like, you know how long of a drive it? Like, that's another thing too. People don't realize how big America is.
Yeah.
Oh, like you look at a map, Chicago and Detroit doesn't look that far. That's a 5-hour fucking drive on the freeway.
I was in Dallas. And we were just going from terminal to terminal. I'm like, bro, am I in the same state? Like, what is it? Like, it was crazy. I was like, holy.
Put it this way: Dallas and Austin are in the same state, and they're 4 hours apart. Okay.
Jesus Christ, man!
Oh man, yeah, like legit. We're like, okay, we're gonna go to IHOPs, like in town, and it took us like 40 minutes. We're like, bro, 40 minutes to leave the airport, man. What the fuck is this? Dude, it's nuts. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's good times. Oh, Captain YOLO and everybody in the chat. What's up, everybody, man? Shit.
You missed it earlier.
So now you understand why you see so many U.S. comedians doing those planes jokes. It's because they can't afford it.
Yeah,
they can definitely afford it, man.
Oh man,
$100, fucking crazy.
And then here we are. We're like, oh fuck, I want to come to San Francisco. $1,000. Fuck.
Yeah, you gotta pay Canadian. The thing is, like Canadian planes, you have to have like for every person on board, for every pound of people you have to have 3 ounces of maple syrup. So the planes are a lot heavier because of that. So it costs so much more fuel to get Canadians across the country.
That's why we bring weed instead. Like we're like, fuck that, it's too expensive. I was like, God damn.
Is that plane on fire? No. It's another convention. Another rich 22-year-old that grew good pot.
No, someone told us they're waiting for us at the border, so we just started.
We're legal here, like Michigan. Like it's still federally illegal, but my Michigan made it completely legal now.
Oh, perfect, man. I don't know. My buddy used to live near Windsor, and he used to tell me like horror stories about Detroit. Like I know you guys, like Michigan, you guys are good, but like Detroit, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I actually live in Port Huron. I'm about like 45 minutes north of Detroit, like on the other side. There's 2 bridges in Michigan that connect to Canada. I live near the other one, the Blue Water, in Sarnia, like Ontario, right across the water from there.
Shit. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Because I was like, shit. Yeah, I remember, buddy. I don't even know why he was there, but he he was driving through Detroit, and then he's waiting at the light, and then
well, that already, like half the people in Detroit never do that. They're like,
Exactly.
stop at red lights. That's so fucking weird. That's
That's where the action films happen, man. Stop at red lights.
You're supposed to just slow down and make sure nobody's coming across in the street and just go as fast as you can.
Basically what he should have done, because as soon as he stops, he sees this girl burst out of the fucking house, and she's running, and then there's like 5 dudes just chasing her, and then 3 dudes look at him. He's like, "Fuck this!" And he just drives.
This looks like a whole lot of none of my business.
I ain't trying to get
poor
around,
girl's
man.
probably like murdered and raped. And he's like, "I'm cool though. I got to keep my '96 Cutlass."
And maybe in that order, like murdered and then
Did you call 911? Like, no, I was roaming. I'm not going to pay those fees. Are you kidding me right now?
Well, no wonder murder rates are going up because people don't dial 911.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to answer anyways. It's Detroit, but
911.
listen, dude, we have 9 other women with 5 dudes chasing her down the street to get her.
I was like, what?
Or you call, I like to report a murder crime. God damn it again.
Yeah, pretty much in the state. I was like, shit, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, man. Oh shoot, Emily and Captain YOLO. Thank you. Yeah, man. So yeah.
Did Victoria just bail? She's just like,
I know she has some
because there's a big fight in our apartment, so she had to leave because that was getting pretty dirty. Ugly.
What? Really?
Yeah.
She should have kept us on. We could have announced for it. Oh my god! And it's like, oh, that sounds like a domestic violence charge to me. I don't know about you. Oh,
all right.
That's
Is Victoria going to use her hands? No.
Yeah, we're getting into Jerry Springer territory now.
That's okay.
All her boyfriends found out at the same time, and they're like, "Listen, Victoria, you gotta choose." Like, I love you all for different reasons. I love you all for different reasons. Boobs.
Oh, that sounds like something Victoria would say.
It's like imagine you just pop back in. There's a gangbang going on. You're like, oh, all right, we're commentating.
Hey.
We're commentating.
harder. Let's go. God, yes.
Bukakis. Oh shit, man. Yeah, man. So freaking shit, man. All right, but what's the topic of the week? I forgot to look up everything.
Oh man, no. We're going to talk about. So apparently now aliens have been in contact with. With the Israeli government.
Why them?
Yeah, apparently that was a hoax because it's not because there's an author.
Oh, really?
There's always a hoax involving Jews. I don't know why.
First of all, there's aliens. There's the Holocaust. There's fucking that whole Red Sea thing.
Yeah. So apparently, there's this ex-military Israeli militant, and he was talking about aliens. But then at the end, apparently this was spoke about in another podcast. But apparently, this guy was saying, I have a book coming out next week called something with the language of foreign language in alien and in outer space. I'm like, motherfucker, like this article is getting really interesting until he brought up his own book. I'm like, is this guy? Yeah. This guy is great at promoting shit, man. I'm
picturing Claudio like reading the fucking article and he's just like, all right. And he's just like, oh my god! And he's like, all right, quick, get the foil! And he starts like making his head look like a Hershey's Kiss. And
you don't be fucked up if like the alien and language thing. You look as just a Rosetta Stone. It's like, okay, that's fucked up. Right?
Yeah, exactly. We got the Rosetta Stone of Klingon over here. As soon as the book sale goes up, Claudia's like, oh, I feel so foolish. This whole house is just aluminum foiled off and everything. Oh, they tricked me again.
They got me again. This is just Spanish. What the fuck is this?
He's calling his mom. Mom! The foil!
How much was the book? $150. Fuck.
He's like, you're not my son. I found you, and I was like,
you know, I mean, like obviously there's like a lot of like crazy stuff with aliens. The only thing that was like really nuts was when I think it was in the 1990s. Like I think it was like the Spanish or the Mexican military. Apparently they're not supposed to say shit, and then they're like, apparently they saw some shit in the skies. They're like, yo, what the fuck is that? And they're like telling the news and shit. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And U.S. is like, yo, shut the fuck up.
To be fair, if there was ever a military that was probably going to see some shit in the sky, it's going to be the Mexican military. Like, they're all coked up. You know what I mean? They've been fighting the cartel for decades. They've got drug problems. Like, dude, there's shit in the sky, man. Oh, Odele, Cabron. There's stuff in the sky. Oh, look at the lights. Look at the lights. Oh, they go fast. Like, it's like, that's what the plane. Like, it's like.
Someone's taking really good crack, or you see the lights in the sky. Oh, fuck. The aliens.
Right. Just the cartels using drones now. That's all it was.
Yo, man, they evolved.
These fucking dumbass gringos and fucking whites.
and then the Americans at the border, like, they're also on drugs. Like, god damn aliens.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
at it
pretty sure
again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of them are, man. Some of them are like, god damn, man.
Yo, Men in
They
Black.
definitely exist though, but
You think the
Aliens or
aliens are
drugs?
pranking with us?
they're pranking
Pranking?
us.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like an intergalactic version of Impractical Jokers. I don't call me silly. I don't think that's what they're doing.
I'm pretty sure they do. Like, think about it. If I was an alien, okay, I discover a less advanced species and they don't know about me, I'd be fucking with them all the time. Like, spewing random messages to fuck with their head, fucking with their cows and stuff.
I mean, it makes sense. You
Always
come in,
being shown to people that are complete retard for that planet, so make sure that they don't believe the guy.
imagine like alien just came down, just like, fuck the dude, you got probed, and he just leaves. He's like, what the fuck was that?
Nobody's ever believe you, and he like touches his face all soft as he leaves. Then
Put
walks
lipstick
away.
on his mirror.
Wow.
You got space AIDS.
Right.
Or they do like in Scary Movie 3, their introduction is they piss in your mouth and a kick in the balls means hello.
You know what? I didn't like that movie.
Yeah, we were having fun, Claudio, until you had to
Scary movie.
Yeah.
do that.
You brought
You
that
know.
movie.
Nice.
like
Like,
what the
like, I
fuck,
remember-
dude?
Yeah. No, I remember that Michael Jackson scene. That was like, I think that was about it. I don't know. I remember hating that movie, man.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't very good. It wasn't the worst one they
There's-
ended up making.
No,
Mhm.
no. I think like Meet
What's
the
the-
Spartan. Meet the
Oh,
Spartans.
yeah, that's
That
bad.
was bad.
You want to know how much slapstick is too much? Well, you have your answer just there.
What happened?
Hellsan, hold on. It's like probably the aliens are stuck in all the Montreal construction and detours.
Yeah, but they have flying saucers.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
believe
make
it.
any sense at all.
Yeah, there you go.
How tall are your fucking road cones?
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
no.
Oh, dude. The construction in Montreal, they're fucking bad.
Oh, dude.
Like, there's no way you can move around with a car.
Like I remember, like, to put it in perspective, they started a bridge and realized, oh shit, we had the wrong measurements. I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, we're
What you
champions.
Yeah.
Better to notice now than when they finished it. And they're like, wait a minute.
And with
Yeah.
all this
And
shit
like the
going
bridge
on,
just stops like 10 feet short, and it's like a 100-foot drop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this is gonna work. They'd have
Guys.
like
It's okay, man. It's okay. Make it.
and
Alright,
despite
speed.
all that, we figure out the best way to spend our money is to put like color lights on one of our bridge.
Oh yeah, so we spent I think it was 40 million.
Yeah, way too much fucking money on this.
Yeah, 40 million to put Christmas lights on a bridge.
And the funniest part of it is we have nationalists that they think we are the best, despite
Oh, shit.
all that.
No, there's nothing wrong.
have
with
you
it.
watched any news regarding America over the last like year?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that always amazes me. Like fucking
Are we
nationalists.
gonna
Wine,
compare
okay?
how stupid our citizens are right now? Is that what we want to do?
Man.
Trump won, okay? Trump won. It's okay. He got it, man. He got
You
it.
got it?
Yo, but
Oh,
Trump,
he
he's like,
did.
Georgia, give me that vote, man.
Am I
Fuck
the
you.
only one that is fucking amused to watch election night and see people talk like it's a fucking sport? Like the votes
Yeah.
are already in, they're just counting it. He's not doing a comeback. He's not pulling off
How do you
some
know?
like random trick. It's like they're counting the fucking ballots.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's
How
like,
do you
oh
know?
hey, all those mail-in ballots that weren't allowed to be counted until fucking election day instead of the
Yeah.
week before because you guys are jackasses. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna take like 3 days to count all this shit.
yeah,
'Cause
there
there's
you go.
millions of them. You fucking
And there's also the whole process that is kind of made to make sure that there's no level of fuckery, so they take their time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how it is in the US, but in Canada we count them by hand. We don't have machine for that, and like we have representative of every parties and a judge, and then we have to count them and check which fucking ballots are valid or
Oh,
not.
yeah.
It
Ours
takes a
differs from
lot of
state
time.
to state. So like some
Yeah.
states do hand and ballots. A lot of them have like you fill out like a sheet, but it goes into a counter.
Yeah,
Some have it like totally electronic.
No,
Um,
no.
and there's
you know,
never any
electronic
problem
votes.
with them, eh?
Who fucking knows? I mean, honestly, maybe they did bring the fucking election. Who like,
Yeah.
is it gonna? If they did, am I gonna ever know about it? No.
No.
Will they admit it? No.
But
Here's
you know,
the fact: it doesn't matter because even though Biden won, the Democrats in America still lost because 74 million fucking people or 70 million people still voted for Trump. Like it still had
Yeah.
record voter turnout for the guy who lost. So
Yeah.
that just means that's how divided our country is right now.
Freaking
There's
beautiful.
still a lot of fucking people voting for the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you win an election 74 to 70, like,
Yeah.
total votes, like, yeah, you beat him in the electoral votes, that close of a popular vote, and it's record turnout on both sides. That's not good. Like, that's not good at all.
It's bad. And like the guy didn't concede defeat at all, so there's no call to rally with the other guys like it is
Yeah.
traditions to
Like,
do.
half
Yeah,
the country could leave, and we would be like, well, shit, that's literally almost the exact same amount of people that aren't leaving the country. We couldn't
Ex-
stop them.
Exactly.
There's nothing we can
Pretty
do
much.
about it. Like,
No,
oh,
it's
don't
fucking
go.
people that thinks it's gonna be rainbow and sunshine from now on, you're fucking idiots.
Oh, that's the thing. 2021 is going to be way fucking worse. Yeah, we'll be able to
I'm
go
betting
outside
on
and
it.
eat again, but now you're going to have like the economic collapse that this pandemic caused.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Oh,
Oh, we-
100%.
Just to give you an idea, like during the first confinement, like what's fucking hilarious is like until December we were receiving something called CERB. If you didn't add any job, you were receiving $2,000 just to stay home, and it's taxable. So a lot of
$600.
oh, there you go. So basically, it's taxable. So basically, a lot of these guys just fucking smoke weed and order in like Uber Eat. They're going to have the surprise of their life when they do their fucking tax return. I'm telling you that much.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Oh, we're all. Oh man, we're all screwed. That's why I was like, oh shit, I got to start working. Like, god damn, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. But what can you do?
you know what? Going back to Trump, like, you know what? This guy is never giving up, man. This guy,
Yeah.
like the phone record that was on today.
That was
Uh,
hilarious.
Oh
That
man, I'm
was
like,
did what?
great. Right
was
on
it?
brand.
he was on Trump phoned was in Georgia.
He-
Yeah,
he-
was in
one,
Geor-
one of the people down in Georgia that's like I can't remember who it was, like a senator or something like that, and he was basically like the press got a hold of the transcript from the phone call and released it, and it's basically Trump like, listen, you need to find 11,646 fucking fraud
Jesus
votes.
Christ.
Now there.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
So
Yeah, yeah,
basically,
yeah,
you're asking him to do like
I know the
electoral
phone
fraud, you idiot.
That's my boy, man.
beautiful.
Did nobody tell him like don't say shit like this over the
On
phone,
phone,
or
yeah.
you might as well have just fucking like tweeted it to him like under like a shitty like, hey, ixnay L find L vote fraud a
don't give a
11,476 George Ododo. Like he could have said that, would have been more fucking harder to figure out than a phone
man.
call.
Yeah.
That's
Insane.
why.
So basically, if he were smart, the last like remaining days he has in office, he should pardon himself just to
Yeah.
make sure he's not going to jail.
Like, hey guys, should I make a phone call and talk to this other guy, which then makes it, public record because we're public servants communicating? Let's use
Well,
that phone number. Maybe if he had a private server like somebody he doesn't like, he
Yeah.
wouldn't get caught doing this dumb shit.
But I want to make fun of him, but like Hillary did the same thing, so I'm like,
yeah.
I can't.
Easy,
really-
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not part of the Hippocratic alt left scene at all. Like I'm just like the ping pong in the middle. It's like, dude, you guys are fucking retarded. You guys are crazy. Can we just keep our guns and kill like babies we don't want? Like that's all I'm saying. Let's just meet in the middle here. I don't want to pay for a kid I didn't want the rest of my life, and
Yeah.
you want to shoot things. Let's fucking meet. You
That's
know
what it is.
How about we just start doing abortions with handguns? Would that make them happy? Like if
Oh,
the
shit.
NRA did all abortions, like
you
you just
imagine
gotta shoot it through the side of the belly so it doesn't hurt the woman.
Shit.
Don't want to hit the spine.
You just want her dead. You just watered dead, man. You just watered dead. God damn it. You don't want to pay child support at all, man.
Daniel Grinnell, fucking president 2024. New policy, let's shoot the fucking pregnants in the belly.
This is fucking great, man. Oh man.
Man.
But you know what? Look, and a lot of people are saying this. I'm gonna say it too. Like Trump is just a stand-up comedian, man. Like for the next 4 years, say whatever you want about America, but man, it's gonna be at least it's not gonna be as fucked up and hilarious as Trump, man.
What are you talking about, man?
I can't wait till he
fucking
runs for it
funny.
again in 2024. Like,
Yeah,
that's what everybody
yeah.
forgets. Because he lost this election, that means he can run again.
Run
for it.
again.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh, he's gonna get it back. Oh no, America could get a lot worse, man. You have no
Oh,
idea,
for
man.
sure.
Oh, yeah. This
Ever
really
heard-
isn't that bad.
Ever heard?
Like
ever
everyone's
heard
talking
of
about
that?
it's like the worst year ever. It's like I've had a decent year. Like
Yeah.
I
my
do.
goodness.
Ever heard of that thing called the Middle Age?
yeah. It's the worst year ever. Yeah, well, there's no Huns coming over the hills just to rape and fuck our neck holes like every day just because we're here.
Are you a witch? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh man, this turkey is amazing. I've never tasted anything so good. And then the husband's like, "This fucking bitch is burn her!" And then he's banging her like 9-year-old sister, and she's like a farm wife now.
Yeah, it's like God. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing, man. Holy fuck.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Good old school, man.
Oh man.
She's just worn. She's got crow's feet.
A 9-year-old?
Just dusty old 9-year-old having kids.
Oh my god. Oh wow. This is
Oh, man.
oh man. I've never laughed as hard on our podcast.
Oh, yeah,
in a
for
while,
sure.
man. Oh man.
Oh, man, my boy's bringing it. My boy's bringing it, man. That's cool.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
Exactly. But
Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, good old fucking American history. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the plugins, or you guys want to keep going?
Oh fuck. I don't know.
Because there's nowhere we're gonna punch out. I'll punch that one, so I'm betting we should call it a rest and
Yeah.
go out in the blaze of that glorious rape in the throat hole.
All right, it's fantastic.
nice. Daniel, plug your stuff in, man. Where can people find you?
Come catch me at Daniel Grinnell Comedy on Instagram. We're gonna have like I said, we have the bet going on for the national championship game, so there'll be a lot of content coming out between then and leading up to the game, and then shortly after, leading up to the reward ceremony, which is one of us shaving the other.
Nice.
So-
It's gonna be great.
When Alabama beats Ohio State, I will gladly shave half the beard of my fellow comedian Michael Copenhaver.
Hey,
Like wrestling.
fuck them up. Fuck them
Oh,
up.
it's
Exactly,
going to be
exactly.
so fun. So follow me there. You can catch my podcast, another podcast about everything. It's on anywhere you can get podcasts. It's everywhere. So give that a good follow. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Thanks for being here, man. And I'll do a follow-up. So every Sunday we do this at 8:30. Joy and I do it in French on Tuesday nights at 8. And then Joy has his podcast on Saturday afternoons.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon podcast, 2:30 p.m. Please tune in, and there you go.
Yeah. And Peter?
Oh, that's it. You can catch me on Rapid Flames, and yeah, I have some. So I have some projects in the. I don't even know what I'm doing, but yeah, I have some projects in the works. I mean, I'm working with somebody, but
Nice.
yeah, well, you'll see in due time.
Nice. All right,
Awesome.
folks. So have yourselves a good night. Thanks for tuning in. See you all next Sunday night.
See you guys.
Have yourselves a good night, and bye.
Peace.